6 days in the snow and it doesn't feel like
One,
enough. Good morning everyone from Gulmarg. This is our ninth day and after 6 straight consecutive days skiing, we are finally leaving from Gulmarg to Srinagar today. We took a few moments before leaving this place. And someone made a snowman. We made no plans, just moments in the snow.
Hello Chirag bhai. So how were your 8 days in Gulmarg?
beautiful, beautiful.
And how happy are you about skiing in Gulmarg?
I'm happy, especially skiing down Mary Shoulder with all those bumps and moguls. That was quite crazy.
It's big inside. Okay, now we are heading back to Srinagar. Leaving is always the hard part. A few days ago, everything here felt new. Now, it feels different walking away.
I've been treading water for some time. Picking up the
We reached Srinagar, rested for a while, picked up some walnut fudge to take back home. It's quite popular here, and tried the local Kashmiri bread as well. After that, it was just the two of us, Chirag and me. Sandesh has already been to this place earlier, so he went to the market instead. So we took an auto and headed towards Hariparvat. It's located at a slightly higher point in the city. You can't directly go all the way up on your own. You need a local vehicle to reach closer. And once you get there, there's a proper army check before entry. I extended it. Beautiful, na? I think और ऊपर अच्छा होगा. Once we cleared that, we entered inside. The surroundings felt very controlled, mostly army personnel around. From there, we started ascending towards the fort. There are steps all the way up, and as we kept climbing, the view slowly started opening up. Srinagar Valley from above looks completely different. The mountains, the lake, the way everything connects the nature. It just comes together beautifully. It's not one single view, it's the entire landscape working together. And honestly, it was worth the climb.
It's a bit pretty late, 1808. 1808.
Not very old.
The British आए हुए थे ना इंडिया में already.
से ही अच्छा होगा फोर्स. People are there. The entrance itself was quite large, and once we stepped in, it wasn't what I expected. There are no rooms, no crowded sections, just a wide open space surrounded by high stone walls. From a distance, it almost feels simple, but once you start walking inside, you realize how spread out it actually is. There are watch points along the walls, facing different sides of the valley. And right in the middle, a small water pond was there. Initially, I thought this was it, a small fort. But when we walked further, crossed another gate, and the space just kept extending. Hariparvat has been here for centuries. Built during the Mughal period and later used by different rulers over time. You can feel that history, not in a dramatic way, but in how quietly everything stands. Once after I reach the highest point of the fort, there's a small Gurudwara inside and a temple as well. And nearby, you can see army presence with the Indian flag standing tall above everything. We walk closer to the walls, and from those openings, the entire Srinagar valley starts to appear. The beautiful sunset, 360 degrees view, nothing blocked, just the valley, city, lake, and the mountains in the distance. And as the sun started to go down, the light became softer. The buildings below slowly changed color, and somewhere in the background, you could hear even prayers from the city. We stayed there for a while just looking out everything. From there, I can clearly see Dal Lake. It just felt like the right place to pause for a minute. Nothing to rush, just stand and watch. It was getting dark, so the army asked us to move out from the fort area. We started heading back into the city. By that time, Sandesh has also returned, but he could not explore much places because most of the shops were closed for namaz since it was Ramadan. So, we met again and went out for the dinner.
ये शॉपिंग मॉल है यहाँ का. Have you went inside ever?
Sorovar Premier.
हाँ. अभी ठंग साउंड है.
चर्च होगा गुरुद्वारा होगा.
ये क्या है? अच्छा पोस्ट ऑफ.
क्या मस्त लग रहा है.
7:30
चलो.
We found this place called Cafe Suzy and tried a Turkish meal there. It was actually very good. A full mix of salad and non-veg dishes. Simple dinner, but definitely worth it. So we wrapped up for the day and called it off early because Sandesh and Chirag had an early morning flight the next day.
Here we came with excitement and leaving with experience. The time has arrived to say goodbye to Sandesh and Chirag. Why so sad?
I don't want to leave. Let's meet soon, guys.
See you again.
Yes, bro.
Looks funny. Finally, Sandesh and Chirag have left Srinagar and they're going to Mumbai, their hometown. And it was me who left. Good morning from Srinagar. It's my last day. Today my flight leaves the Patches at 5. So I have a plenty of time. I'm going to Lal Chowk.
After they left, I had some time alone. So I went to Lal Chowk, one of the more sensitive areas in Srinagar. There was a Sunday market going on there. I had heard it's cheaper. So I thought I'll check if I find something. But once I got there, I realized it's mostly a second-hand clothing market. There were a few good jackets, but they were already used. So I decided not to buy anything. So I decided not to buy anything. I just walked around Lal Chowk for a while. Spent some time near the clock tower watching people. Then I stopped for a quick breakfast nearby. After that, I stepped into a supermarket and found a few interesting soft drinks which are imported. Picked up a couple for the flight and headed back to the stay.
Basically, the market which you have seen near the Lal Chowk, all those clothes were used and they are selling it for like 100 rupees, 200 rupees.
Once I get back to the stay,
See you again.
it was the time to leave for the airport. I took an auto, one last ride through the city. At the airport, I tried this walnut
Thank
fudge
you.
ice cream. It was actually really good. Then I left as my boarding is open. It felt a bit strange while leaving. We wait the whole year for this, just to ski for a few days and then suddenly it's over. And you're back to routine again. And after a few hours of journey, I landed back in Hyderabad. That's the end of this year's adventure.
What is mean by life?
Life is a series of fuck-ups.
And do you have any suggestions for the younger generations like millennials, Gen Z, who are addicted to the social media?
Try to live your life. Don't try to show your life to others. Everyone is going to just show you curated life. Instagram is all fake. Don't believe it.
Yeah.
It's just for time pass. Don't spend too much time on it. Don't take it too seriously. Be real. Enjoy your life. Do what you like.
We came here thinking it's just about skiing, but it turned out to be more than that. The learning, the time we spent, the way everything just slowed down here. Somewhere in between all this, I feel like I'm not the person who came here. Maybe just a little better. Next winter, we'll come back. Until then, see you in the next adventure.